Okay, here we go. IPET Go, Elon Musk, Madonna. We're shortly before the scene that we've decoded out before with Eli Manning. This is an EM reference. Hopefully not to the EMP. I don't know, but this is an EM reference with Eli Manning. This was the Super Bowl decode with Madonna's Super Bowl that all tied back into the Hoover Dam. These numbers, all the numbers with him tied back in with the Hoover Dam. You'll notice that in the actual video here we're at 317. The 317 numbers, the 371 numbers all tie into Eli. This is Eli Manning. Note as well, in my last video I was talking about Lazarus and Lazarus having the bandages in the tomb, yeah? So this is also could be a Lazarus connection as well, amongst other things that we've discussed before. Anyway, we move on to this scene, and I believe this is also to do with Madonna. You know, we have the Sacred Heart up here. Madonna has a whole bunch of kids adopted from Somalia or wherever, somewhere in Africa, and also Elon Musk is from South Africa. So there's an African reference here. There's also a birthday reference, something being birthed, and there's also a lights out reference and if you listen to this thing, this is like an AI in here, artificial intelligence, which is Elon Musk is all to do with. Okay, we have the stars. Is the stars in the background maybe, or is this just snow, or what the hell this is? I don't know. Oh, it's snow. Stars in the background. But you'll notice that the lights go out. The red eye goes out, which is like how 9000 in Space Odyssey. And also Elon Musk is obviously shooting rockets into space, supposedly, amongst other things, if you can believe it. Okay, but anyway, that's the narrative of the rocket scientist as well, just like von Braun or whatever, the reference with Doc Brown in Back to the Future. And also, so he has this huge AI connection as well, Elon Musk. This is the AI going out, something being reborn, and we can also look between these two's birthdays. Also, he has his social media platform like Facebook, which is X, okay, which was Twitter that he changed to X, okay. So this is interesting with Facebook and X. So we might look at a bit at, we've got Mark Zuckerberg in here as well. Oh, what else have we got with this whole thing? Let's do the number jump between these two so you can see this connection with these two. I think there was something else I wanted to mention about Elon Musk. Oh yeah, with Doc Brown, the big thing with Elon Musk and Doc Brown is the car company, Tesla. Okay, the connection to the electric car. Okay, and if we go to Back to the Future very quickly, I can just get away with playing a second of this and pausing it and then playing another second. But listen carefully.
Does it run like on regular unleaded gasoline?
there's Elon. Okay.
Unfortunately, no.
It requires something with a bit more kick. Plutonium. Yeah? And then Marty says, I'm cutting through it.
Plutonium. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that this sucker is nuclear?
No. Listen.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling there.
Keep rolling. Hang on.
But I need a nuclear...
No, I've missed the bit. This is the bit we need.
Electrical.
No, go back again. Right, pay attention.
This electrical.
This sucker is electrical. Now, who has the electric car company? Yeah? This sucker is electrical with gull-wing doors and a bloody Cybertruck that's made that looks kind of very similar. I would say it's deliberately done to look like the DeLorean. The gull-wing doors are deliberate. It's all deliberate. Okay, so Elon Musk. Let's do his birthday. Yeah, here's his South Africa. Yeah. June 28th, 71. We're going to do his birthday to Madonna's. His birthday through to Madonna's. 4,700 days. What the hell is this down here? This is an AK-47. The 47 right here between these two. This has to be Elon Musk and Madonna. I don't know what else to say about it. It's got to be, doesn't it? It has to be. Elon Musk and Madonna. I think I'm gonna leave that at that. But we need to do some other number jumps with this dude now as well, because obviously this is really interesting. And what we need to remember as well is I've been talking about the tunnel reference with Madonna and the Channel Tunnel. But he is also has the Boring Company, which is a tunneling company. And actually they've got, I believe I don't have any number jumps with it now, but they do have, he's done some work in Las Vegas as well, interestingly enough, with tunneling there. Okay. Right. So we're also going to do something with Mark Zuckerberg because of that skull and crossbones on the side of the thing. May 14th, 84. Let's go through some of this stuff. See what we've got. So, look, Mark Zuckerberg through to Madonna, 9404. Oof. Okay, that's already looking. This is our day for the Hoover Dam, and also we've got the 44 in there for Madonna. A double whammy number. What we got here? Mark Zuckerberg through to Elon Musk. Look, the 4704. So they're just that number jump is just 4 days off, palindromic as well, but it's just 4 days off that opposite way, I guess, or from Elon Musk back to Madonna is 4700, and this is now 4704. Pretty close. Okay, and keeping in the theme of Space Odyssey and Hal's eyes, the AI's lights going out there. Check this out. This is Madonna. This is, oh geez, Elon Musk through to this potential Madonna day of 331. In fact, this I actually now wonder whether whether this is a date for Madonna or not, because this is to do with the tunnel in GoldenEye. This date here, 331, happens to fall. Madonna will be, I think it's 20. I think off the top of my head, it's 24,700 days old on this particular day. Okay, so the number on the tunnel in GoldenEye is 247. Okay, so this connects to the tunnel, and again, Elon Musk has all this crap to do with tunneling as well. Okay, anyway, the important thing about that though is it does tie back in with some other Madonna stuff like Ghost Town that she brought out on that song of hers, which it was brought out on the 13th. Actually, it was brought out on today's date, the 13th of March. I don't know what year. I can't remember what year off the top of my head. But that song itself doesn't have any references to a tunnel, but in the specials version of it, the specials version of Ghost Town that is also featured in Guy Ritchie's Snatch, okay, all Madonna connections, that song has a tunnel in it that is like the tunnel. There's some references with that tunnel. There's some 9/11 references in it. There's Hoover Dam references in it. But that tunnel is like the Stargate tunnel sequence in Space Odyssey 2001. It's just little things like this that keep, lots of little connections like that keep popping up. Anyway, 2001, we saw the lights go out there on Hal. Okay, in that scene with the red eye going out, and also it's a straight 2000 as well, which is pretty interesting because I've got another number jump up. It's going to be in one of these upcoming videos. We're going to have another 2000 number jump, but I can't remember off the top of my head. And also, if we go on a few more days to the 5th, which is Easter, note that it's 2, 5 numerology, which is the cup numerology, the cup of Christ numerology, 25. And this is Easter, the day, and this date here, the 24, you also do this as well. So that's really interesting. And then of course you can also do this with Easter, with the 26, with the Madonna stuff. So again, around in circles with the what date do you want to land something on. But you can see the interconnectivity of it all. It's absolutely packed full of interconnectivity. Here also, just noting that scene as well, with this whole thing about the Sacred Heart thing here, which could be a couple of little references. Notice that it's on like a ring as well. So there's 2 little references with that. One of the references is obviously the Sacred Heart, the Immaculate Heart, okay, which shows up with Mary and Jesus, okay, which is kind of interesting for a 4/4 date for Madonna, with Jesus with Easter on 4/5 this year, okay. And then the other little thing that I thought was it could also connect to as well, is the Clara ring from Ireland, okay. And again, the Irish connection with Madonna, the big Irish connection, this Irish connection again is back to Eli, and that big day is St. Patrick's Day, okay. St. Patrick's Day, so let's go back to this so we can see. So St. Patrick's Day as well has the Eli numerology, yeah, 317, okay. And if you were to rearrange to 1, 7 and do your 3 afterwards, like English dates, you've got Eli there with St. Patrick's Day. So you think back to films like Snatch. Excuse me. You think back to films like Snatch, where the reference to the mother and the son is an Irish reference. It's the pikey reference, okay. And you also think back to things like Notre Dame. Again, that has that Irish connection. And you think like things back to Titanic, like the background here with the, is this an iceberg or is this just a rock or whatever? But anyway, you think back to things like Titanic, which is coming up, 415, okay, which is the same as Biff, but the Titanic built in Ireland, okay. Where's the DeLorean built in Ireland? So all these, there's tons of little Irish connections all the way through this stuff. And in fact, one of the biggest Irish connections with this whole thing in GoldenEye is Pierce Brosnan, okay. He's Irish, okay. So it wouldn't surprise me if this is a reference to Ireland here, okay, with the connection back to the Clara ring, okay, and also the Immaculate Heart with Jesus and Mary there as well, okay. Is there anything else I want to do on this? We did all those number jumps. That's pretty much it, okay. We'll just leave it at that, because I'm trying to keep these videos really short, because I just over-hour long videos just suck, okay. They suck for me to make, they suck for people to watch. Even when you put them in fast forward, they're painful, okay. So I'm trying to keep these things short. I'm going to leave this one here, and now I'll probably try to get to my train spotting one tonight, and then I've got like 4 or 5 more videos that I've got to do, but I'm not going to do them tonight. I'm too tired. So thanks for watching this one, and I'll catch you on the next one. Okay, alright, thanks, bye.